Salutations, Queen of Shade here, coming to you with a very brief conversation. I just need to catch you up to my life. And I literally waited a month to do this video. So about a month ago, I was rushed to the hospital and I had abnormal stomach pains. I was vomiting. I didn't know what was wrong with me. The doctors didn't know what was wrong with me at first, but they took a lot of blood and they ran a lot of tests. And come to find out, my sodium levels were very, 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 very low. So because my sodium levels were really, really low, they admitted me into the hospital and they began to give me saline drips to raise very slowly, because you can't do it fast, it'll have the adverse effect, to raise my sodium levels. But I pride myself on being someone who takes care of himself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So that kind of made me embarrassed. I didn't even call my best friend, who has been my best friend since 2008. And I didn't tell her because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I'd let myself get to that kind of level and not realize it, because I'm pretty good with my body. I know my body. I know when things are wrong, things like that. But she assured me, listen, this is not something to be afraid of, ashamed of. You work a lot. You know, it's easy to overlook. I mean, when I'm working, I don't really like to eat much because I'm working. I'm being a master of my own universe. So here I am a month later, and I'm fine. I'm fine. It's a breeze blowing through this car right now, and I'm really thankful for it. So just to recap real quick, I told you what happened because I said I was going to back then, and I never did. So I did now. Today you got the story. That's all that there is to it. There's nothing else. But I wanted to say something to you guys about your worth. For a long time in my life, people have tried to make me feel worthless. It started with family, then it moved to friends, then it moved to acquaintances, then it moved to the very industry that I wanted to work in. I first started in fashion, then music. And it was all this general consensus of, you're only worth as much as we put into you. But thank God, somewhere in my resolve, I didn't believe that. And I was always a firm believer in working hard for what I got and what I wanted. I'm sweating, so it's okay. It's sweat. It's just sweat. I'll replenish my salt when I go in the house and drink my alkaline water. But the reason I say that is this. You guys hear me talk about the fact that my grandmother gave me in total, with living expenses, goals, expenditures, miscellaneous things, etc., outside of the business. She gave me money for those things to live. Now, in addition to the business, my grandmother, because I doubled it, I actually got the numbers from my accountant about a day or two ago of actually how much money my grandmother gave me. It was 6 figures, but it was lower than the $326,000 mark. Much lower, to my surprise. But then I factored in all the extra things she bought for me, all the extra this, all the extra that, and I came to the number of 326. So I'm telling the world right now, I owe my grandmother $326,000 for her involvement in my business, helping me build it, helping me sustain all of these years. It's been about 16 to 18 years that she has done what she has done. And I'm very grateful for that. Now, during that time, what you did not hear me say is that I have worked as my grandmother's secretary, personal secretary. And I have also worked as her round-the-clock caregiver, cooking her meals, making sure her doctor's appointments were right, paying the bills, organizing this, organizing that. That has been my job for about 17 years. Well, according to caregiving and secretarial pay wages, according to that, for about 16 years of me being her caregiver around the clock, no days off, and her secretary, the amount that is owed, or that would be owed to me, is $1,036,000. Makes me feel really good, because I'm the type of person where I do not like to take from people more than they gave me. So the fact that my grandmother, I'll say it again, gave me $326,000 for my business and my living expenses, And the fact that I gave her literally $1,036,000 in caregiving and secretarial work, managing the bills and everything like that, managing the house, I'm grateful. And I'm telling you guys this because I always want you to have that mindset. Work harder than what people give you. Make their investment count. If it doesn't count, it's worthless. So make it count and work hard. Sometimes I say I was an indentured servant, this, that, and the other. No. My grandmother and I, we had a beneficial relationship. We both benefited from it. It just so happens that, of course, the Queen of Shade being me, I'm always going to give more than I receive. And that's what I did. My grandmother has given me $326,000 for my life and my business over the last 16 years. And over the last 16 years as her round-the-clock caregiver and her personal private secretary, I have given her $1,036,000 worth of work. So, I feel really good about this, right? I feel real good about this. But I'm just happy. So, I haven't said a lot, and I'm not going to say a lot because I have a mentoring course, and that's going to be a part of my mentoring course. But I'm restructuring my business right now. That's why you may not, or you may have seen things that are a little different than the way I do things, subtly, but I'm restructuring behind the scenes. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I love you guys, and I thank you for always sticking in there with me. I thank you for all the people that called me while I was in the hospital. I thank you for everyone who gave a damn, because you didn't have to give a damn. You didn't have to, and you did. So I thank you for giving a damn, and I thank you for your calls, and I thank you for your "you need to take better care of yourself" messages, and I thank you for your "it's time to rest, you built an empire, rest" messages, because I've been taking it easy. I've been eating more. I've been, doing things that I have to do for myself as far as care, while still caring for my grandmother as her personal secretary and round-the-clock caregiver. So I'm still going. So the tab is still, I'm still giving her work, but she's still giving me, monies to live and for my business. So we're even. So I just want you guys to know, listen, if you have a dream, work hard for it. And that dream will become your reality. My dream became my reality a long time ago. So now I'm in the thick of it, and I have real things to manage, and I've been through a lot, and it has taken a lot of courage, but I'm here, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and now I have things to delegate and to manage and to protect and to do all these things. I never gave my content to any platform that I'm on. None of my stuff is monetized because I had better plans, bigger plans for my content. And now you're about to see those plans come to fruition. I'm about to tell the world why I didn't monetize. But it just feels so good. Feels so good. So wellness check, I'm okay. I was in the hospital a month ago. I'm good now. And I'm working, but I'm also taking more of an ease and care of myself and my family. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. Salutations, Queen of Shade here. Make sure you visit my t-shirt shop today. You will be stunned and amazed at all the beautiful designs that we have created just for you at a fraction of market price. So log on to thequeenofshade.com to be taken to my t-shirt shop where you can shop and save money. Don't worry, I'm a professional.